It's the story that has the state talking. Idaho driver's licenses aren't in compliance with federal law.
And tonight, many of you are expressing outrage with your lawmakers and asking why. We sent On Your Side's Chris Oswalt to get answers and hold lawmakers accountable. He's live in studio.
Michelle and Don, in 2008, Idaho lawmakers unanimously passed a bill prohibiting the Idaho Department of Transportation from following the Real ID Act of 2005. It was a bill Governor Otter originally supported. Now, not being in compliance means you soon won't be able to board a plane with that ID. It's something lawmakers knew when they decided to defy the feds. Comment after comment shows just how frustrated Idahoans are over the actions of lawmakers. Bradley Cozens is one of them, writing on our Facebook page, "Remember, you elected these people. We're going to willfully ignore federal law, then we're going to whine about how much it costs?" Don, this burden really falls on Idaho lawmakers. Cozens is one of hundreds expressing frustration on our Facebook page over the state being non-compliant with the federal Real ID Act of 2005.
Now serving 076 at counter number 15.
Come this time next year, every single Idahoan wanting to board a plane, get into the White House or a federal courthouse will need a new ID because of that reason.
You know, it's estimated that it would take up to $20 million for the state to get fully compliant.
That cost is one of the reasons Senator Burt Brackett and his fellow lawmakers voted to not implement the Real ID Act. The consequences are now kicking in. People with only an Idaho ID can no longer get into the Idaho National Laboratory. The same lawmakers who voted to stay non-compliant are now scrambling to get compliant. They're looking at a new form of an enhanced ID, and it's likely going to cost you. Is it really fair to put that price burden on the taxpayer? Why doesn't the legislature pick that up when it was technically your guys' fault?
Well, you know, it is an unfunded mandate. There's no question. I think first of all, it was a pushback to an unfunded mandate that the federal government pushed down to the states. And so I think that was the state's reaction.
It was an unfunded mandate from the federal government, supported by members of Idaho's delegation, including then Representative Butch Otter. A year later, Otter, who by then was governor, signed the bill against a law he once supported. Governor Otter was not available for comment, but his spokesperson says the governor likely changed his mind after doing a little more research on the bill. The Idaho Department of Transportation is not warning Idahoans about the issue, saying it is following Governor Otter's lead and leaving the job of informing voters up to the federal government. Live in studio, Chris Oswalt, 6 on Your Side.